Good morning, and thank you for joining our weekly press conference today. Today we have two related topics. First is our partnership with UPMC on their Minutes Matter initiative, and second is UPMC Health Plan's sponsorship of two of our marquee summer concert series. Imagine for a moment now that you're returning to Erie after dropping a family member at the Erie International Airport. It was an early flight, and you're driving east over West 12th Street. It's before dawn. It's still dark as you come up to the intersection of 12th Street and Pittsburgh Avenue. It's a very familiar cross to you and to many Erie drivers. But on this morning, you see something that is really shocking. There's a four-door sedan on the west side of the intersection. Its rear passenger door is open, and a woman standing behind it is wailing. A man standing nearby on his cell phone holds his forehead as he talks to a call taker at the Erie County 911 Center. Across the intersection to the east is an SUV that is sitting at an odd angle. The front of it is smashed from a violent impact. The sheet metal on the driver's side is crumbled like aluminum foil. Seated in the front passenger seat is a woman covered in dust from an exploding airbag. She seems dazed. You cannot tell who or where the driver is. No other cars are on the road at all at this early hour. Police, paramedics, and firefighters have not yet arrived at this crash. The screams of the woman beside the sedan draw your attention back again. As you turn back towards her, you see a boy about 10 years old still strapped in the back seat. He isn't moving and he is totally unresponsive. "Please help me," cries the woman, looking directly at you. "This is my son. Is he okay? I need help." If this was a real scene and you were there, what would you do? What can you do? You will still learn in a moment that there are some basic training that you can do a lot with, and you should. In the time before emergency personnel arrive at the scene like this, quick, decisive action can actually save lives. Now, Dr. Chris Carmelata, Medical Director at UPMC Hammett's Emergency Department, will tell you about the Minutes Matter campaign and how it will help you in situations like this. Dr. Camerata?
Thank you, Mayor. And a trauma scene like that is exactly why it is so important that we're having this conversation today. I'm happy to announce UPMC's partnership with the City of Erie on Minutes Matter, an important initiative to help provide community members with access to basic emergency information and education about life-saving interventions. Because in an emergency, minutes matter. From calling 911 to knowing how to perform chest compressions or how to use a tourniquet, to clearing a path for emergency professionals, even the most basic education can save lives and improve outcomes in the critical minutes before first responders arrive. As Mayor Schember just described, at the scene of most accidents, health emergencies, natural disasters, or other crises, bystanders are usually the first people on the scene until trained professionals arrived. UPMC Hammett is the only accredited trauma center in the Erie region, and we care for patients with major life-threatening injuries. I see these patients every day. Often I think how bystanders' actions could have made a difference. From cardiac events to bleeding to overdoses, the information we provide as part of our Minutes Matter displays will help people be more prepared in an emergency. Learning simple, easy to understand emergency skills empowers you as a bystander to provide critical help during these life-threatening and highly stressful situations. A few examples include chest compressions and automated external defibrillator or AED usage. Delivering chest compressions can triple the chance of survival from cardiac arrest. Stop the bleed. Uncontrolled bleeding is the #1 cause of preventable death from trauma. Any attempt to control bleeding improves a person's chance of survival. Access and administration of Narcan, a brand name for naloxone, which is an opioid overdose treatment drug. 130 Americans die every day from drug overdose. administering Narcan reverses an opioid overdose in 80 to 90% of cases. And connection to trained crisis counselor. It is hard to believe, but 77% of people have never heard of the 988 Suicide Crisis Lifeline. Through our Minutes Matter campaign, we will be present throughout the community in the coming months with how-to chest compression demonstrations, tourniquet usage, and other hands-on activities. This weekend, we will host a table at the Erie Seawolves baseball games at UPMC Park on Friday night and Saturday afternoon. On May 20th, we will be at the Harbor Creek Township's Big Truck event. On May 31st, we will be at the Erie Zoo for the National Senior Health and Fitness Day. You'll also find our UPMC Hammett team attending the 814 concert series presented by UPMC Health Plan during the summer months. We'll be at 6 different neighborhood parks interacting and educating the community during these events. Please visit our Minutes Matter website for additional information at minutesmatter.upmc.com. We are proud to partner with the city to spread this important message. Minutes matter in emergencies, and we believe this partnership will make the difference between life and death. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Camerata. The Minutes Matter campaign really offers simple, effective ways for everyday citizens, just like all of us, to make a difference and possibly even save lives. Next, we will lighten up the tone of our conversation a little bit today with the announcement of UPMC Health Plan's sponsorship of 2 of our marquee summer concert series. In a moment, Katie Bull-Schaefer, Community Relations Manager at UPMC Health Plan, will give us the details on the sponsorship, for which we are very grateful, and that will keep our 2 popular summer music series going this year. First is the 814 concert series. This year, it will be held on Sundays from July 9th to August 13th. This 6-week summer concert series brings a local band and an instructional drum circle to 6 city parks throughout the urban core. This annual addition to our events calendar began in 2022 because of the positive feedback on the prior year's 814 Day, which was a citywide, socially distanced event that took the place of Celebrate Erie during the COVID-19 pandemic. The second concert series is the long-running Sounds of Summer concerts. They will be held on Mondays beginning July 10th and will culminate on 814 Day, which is August 14th, 814. Those concerts begin at 7 p.m. and rotate between senior living communities in the city of Erie. Something new this year is that several of the 814 concerts will be held this summer in select neighborhoods just ahead of our Love Your Block improvement projects in those areas. Find more information about what the Love Your Block team has planned this year by searching Love Your Block on the city's website, which is cityof.erie.pa.us. We'll be announcing details soon about the performers and the locations of both of these concert series. But for now, I'd like Katie Bull-Schaefer to share some sponsorship news about the concerts. Katie, the floor is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well.
Thanks. Thank you, Mayor. And first, it's great to hear about the partnership with the city and UPMC's Minute Matters. As you and Dr. Camerata made it very clear, it's important, but it also could be life-saving. And as you've said, I have great news related to what you have just outlined. We are proud to once again be the presenting sponsor of both the 814 Summer Concert Series and Sounds of Summer. And we are thrilled that Minutes Matter will be joining our team at the event at all series. At UPMC Health Plan, we seek to serve our communities and shape the healthcare system of tomorrow. Our success often looks like today's events, where we are the integrated fabric of the Erie community. We look forward to supporting events like this because at UPMC Health Plan, we believe in a healthier community leads to a stronger community for everyone. And just a reminder, the concerts are free and open to the public. So bring your lawn chairs, your blankets, your family, and your friends, and we look forward to seeing you this summer in your neighborhood.
Thank you very much, Katie. We are very grateful to UPMC Health Plan's sponsorship of these popular musical series so that we can bring them to the City of Erie residents absolutely free of charge. I look forward to seeing you the Minutes Matter team, and so many of our city residents at these events. And thanks again to Dr. Camerata for his insight on the Minutes Matter campaign. I can't stress enough how important this is and that everyone should take advantage of this life-saving training. That concludes this week's press conference. Please continue to follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening here in the city of Erie. Everyone who spoke is now available for interviews. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching.